All right, everybody. We're sitting here talking to DJ Law, and he's you probably know because you're listening. He's a running back on Last Chance U season one, and my personal favorite player of the whole series. So pretty excited about it. How's it going, DJ?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Going pretty good right now. Just chilling, living life. Just, I just want to say thank you to all my fans that loving me and appreciate you saying I'm your number one player, man.
Oh, you can go
Appreciate it.
back and listen. I'm not just saying that. Like he can. Michael can attest.
Oh yeah, we've talked to a lot of last chance you guys, and uh, he always lets them know he appreciates everybody coming on, but DJ Law is his favorite.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So so just before we get dive in too deep on how you got into football and everything, what was your overall thought of being on the show and all?
My overall thought it was just crazy, man. Overwhelming. We came to practice one day, and basically, coach was just telling everybody like, "Man, we're gonna be on Netflix." So everybody just looking around, just like, "Man, stop lying." You feel me? You ain't gonna be on Netflix. We like some regular kids and stuff like that. We never even like thought of Netflix or anything like that. But they like for sure the next day, a bunch of white vans pulled up. People started jumping out with cameras. So it, at first it's just amazing, but at the same time, like having the cameras in your face like 24/7, it's kind of difficult to deal with. But I guess it's the lifestyle. But other than that, it was overwhelming. It was exciting.
We
Yeah, that's
we talked to Isaiah Wright a couple weeks ago, and he was telling us that they like kind of asked you guys like, do you want to be featured on the show, and you want to like talk to the cameras a lot? Did they ask you that?
Yeah, they did. They straight up like first. I think I don't want to say I'm the first person, but I don't know. Like I don't know how it went, but I know they came up to me for sure and basically saying like, "Hey DJ, can we follow you?" Like basically first day of school, I woke up, got a knock on my door, and I'm like, answer the door like, "What's up?" And they like, "Hey, Greg from Netflix and this and that. We just wondering, can we follow you around school today for the first day and just like see how you move?" And I'm like what am I supposed to do on camera? Like, what you want me to do? And, then, and they was like, just be you, man. So I just for sure got dressed and just was me.
yeah, that's kind of what Isaiah told us. So they were kind of just just try to pretend like the camera's not here, do your normal day to day stuff, and just kind of live life normally and act like we're not here. Was that kind of hard to do at
At
first, maybe?
some at certain times it was, but most of the time like we enjoy having the cameras around and stuff like that. So most of the time it was pretty fun. We got to mess with the guys, the camera crew and this and that. So most of the time it was pretty fun, but sometimes like we had to be private.
Yeah, I could. You can definitely tell. It's crazy when you watch I don't know what to call it, not Last Chance U.
It's like a documentary,
I
I
always
think.
kind of call it a documentary, but it's cool when you watch shows like that and you see who's more comfortable in front of the camera. Like it's like guys like you and people like that are just so naturally comfortable in front of the camera. I guess is the word. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just I just know I can be me. That's all I know how to be. So either people are gonna love me or hate me. That's all I could do. So
Well,
that was it.
obviously you're on Last Chance U and it's about a college football team, but what got you into football as a kid? Did you play football as a kid, or like if you did, what got you into it, and how did all
Um,
that start?
yeah, I actually started off playing baseball. I started off playing baseball, I think at like 5, and baseball was kind of cool, but at the same time, it didn't have the excitement football was bringing me. So like, I ended up running to a coach that just basically seen my speed on the baseball field, like stealing bases as a kid. So he took me out there to football practice one day, and we was just like playing. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's a game called throwback or something. Like kids line up, they throw the ball back.
Oh
You
yeah.
catch the ball, you got to run for a touchdown. So I caught the ball, did my little thing, ran for the touchdown, and all of a sudden, coach just said like, "Man, try football out this year, and we're gonna put you at running back." And ever since then, it like sprung up.
Is that the only position you ever played?
I played quarterback and everything. Just getting into football, watching like my favorite player was Michael Vick, and I'm a running back. So basically, like I tried all different positions: quarterback, safety, corner, everything. Did everything.
So that coach, he kind of had like the perfect idea of moving you to that sport in that position. It sounds like.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
So you said your favorite football player ever was Michael Vick. Just because y'all's playing style was so similar, or is that just kind of how you wanted to always play the game, or what drew you to Michael Vick?
Just the way he plays the game, like he's like loose and free. Just like he's not. You can tell he's under coaching, but at the same time, he plays his game. and he's just everywhere. And he's a exciting player. People love to see him. Like every time he got the ball, like people stand up in their seat, saying like, "Oh, Michael Vick got the ball. We got to see what he's doing." And I'm trying to be that player.
Yeah, we
Every
love.
time I get the ball, people stand up and like, "Man, what's DJ gonna do this play?"
Yeah,
Did you grow up in like in an Atlanta area, or did you just like watching them?
Nah, I grew up in a little small town in Polk County called Haines City. It's like right after. I don't know if you ever heard of Lakeland or Orlando.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right. I was
about
in Haines City about 2 months ago.
yeah, it's about right there. That's
Wow.
where I grew up.
That's pretty cool. It's like 20 minutes from Disney World.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I was just there. That's so weird. I just vacationed in Haines City like 2 months ago. That's crazy. Um,
Yeah.
Did you have like a favorite NFL team growing up, or was it just probably the Falcons since Michael Vick was on there?
Nah, I never personally really had a favorite NFL team, just favorite players. That's it. But I just like football, period.
Yeah, we've always liked Michael Vick. We're Panthers fans, but Michael Vick gave us hell for a lot of years, but
I enjoyed watching it.
yeah,
as much as it pained me.
we enjoyed every second of it, but now we got one of our own, so we got the most exciting quarterback in the game as we consider now. So
Yeah.
Cam's a crazy man. He's crazy. But did you play all through school and everything, like middle and high school?
Yep. Played middle school. They didn't have a football team in middle school, so I played a lot of flag football, and I played basketball in middle school too. Did a lot of AAU basketball, and then high school came and basically played basketball my freshman year. And then after my freshman year, actually decided to get into football my sophomore year. So got into football my sophomore year, back into it, and then since my sophomore year, just everything just been springing up.
Were you getting like a lot of offers from colleges in high school?
Yeah, I mean from all over, and it's nothing I knew anything about. Like I never been the big type to go to like combines or anything like that. Just I grew up in Haines City, basically. Man, they playing football down the street. I go down the street. I want to have fun. I play football, whatever. So it's always had that mindset, like through high school too. Like, okay, it's just football. I'm gonna go play football, have fun, and that's that. Never really thought about like the after effects with college, and like I get all these like offers and everything. Never really thought all that would happen. So when it was happening, that was just crazy for me, and I didn't even know how to take it. I just kept moving and just kept playing football.
Was your high school team pretty good? Did y'all have a pretty good season?
My sophomore and junior year, I ain't gonna say we was good, but I ain't gonna even lie. We was alright. We won 2 games and lost the rest of them. We won 2 games and lost the rest of them. But my senior year, we got a little better. That's when we had Derwin James come over. He played with the Chargers now.
Okay, I thought I knew that name when you said that.
Yeah, and we had like a little help. So he was defense side, I was the offense side. We did pretty good my senior year.
2 superstars on like the same high school team. That's crazy. That's
That was
insane.
crazy.
You still keep in touch with him?
Yeah, every now and then I talk to him. I ain't talked to him in like a month, but every now and then we know the connection. We see each other. That's what's up.
That's cool, man.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. From high school too. That's crazy. Most of the time it's through college people, meet up or stuff like that, but that's through high school. That's pretty crazy. So like when you transition from tell us about transition from high school to college, like how that whole process went, kind of if you can recall some of that, how that all kind of went down.
The transition basically just like going to East Mississippi, leaving Haines City. Basically, that was just a city town, a lot of things to do, just stuff to get into everywhere. But going to Mississippi, it was kind of like putting me out in like the middle of nowhere. Basically, all I was focused on was football and school. So that was just like a big transition for me, just to get my head right, just to get my mind right, and go into that like lifestyle. But as a football wise, just realizing the game was a little faster than it was. Certain moves that I was doing in high school, I couldn't do anymore. So I just had to make everything quicker and faster.
Yeah, college is that's a pretty obvious thing, but it's what we hear a lot of guys say, like the transition. You sound like you focused on mainly 2 positions, but a lot of guys we talk to play so many positions in the game in high school. Like they're playing like they're playing both sides of the ball, punt, return, kick, return, all stuff like that. And then we hear a lot of guys talk about when they move to college, it kind of focuses down on one position. You're not bouncing around so much, and it's like, you just got to kind of focus down. And you said you were playing quarterback and running back, so I imagine it's pretty close to the same thing a little bit.
Yeah, basically, just the running style is still the same, but basically when you get to college, they focus you either on one position, but if they see you like as a receiver or anything like else you can play, they'll like work you out there. But when I got there, they focused me as running back and running back only. So just realized I need to move a little faster. That's it.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna just ask you. I remember like on one episode, you were talking about you were like in some dorm, I think, and you were talking about how you were you there at East Mississippi like a year prior to the show.
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
My
that's what I
freshman year.
thought. Because I remember you were saying like you joined the club or something because I think they had won the title that year, right?
Yeah, they had one the year before.
Did you get to play that year too?
Yeah, that year too. I actually got the rings at my dad's house. He's keeping the rings for me.
Oh,
So
sweet.
That's super
that
cool.
was awesome, man. Getting to join them guys and basically join their winning streak and everything, go undefeated and everything. That was awesome.
Uh, what?
Sorry, I just really want to make
No,
sure
you're
I
cool.
asked that.
You're good. And I was just gonna touch back. That's kind of what you were saying about focusing on when you came in as a running back and they kept you running back. When we talked to Isaiah, I can't remember what did they say. They brought him in as something else, and then he just asked one day to try running back.
He
He
was
said
gonna
or
be a
something.
receiver. He got recruited like that. He said.
And he
Oh
said,
yeah, Isaiah, he came in. I think they was gonna start him at like receiver, but like he started showing skills at running back and everything too. So all of a sudden, Coach Woods, they see like skills anywhere, they gonna throw you like wherever they see you at.
"Oh
So
yeah,
basically, they put him at running back, and then I seen once they put him at running back, I started talking to him a little bit more, and I seen the skill in him too. So basically, like let's take over this thing.
that you did."
I liked Marcus Wood too as offensive coordinator. I thought he was brilliant.
Yeah, Coach Wood, I used to call him the Wiz, man. Because I don't know how we used to beat guys 60 to 0 and 80 to 12 and stuff like that. But every time I come to the sideline, hey, Wiz, what's the next play? What's the next play? I call him the Wiz, man.
He,
The
he,
Wizard.
he seems like really patient with everybody too. Like he's like the players coach. Like
Yeah, he good people, man. Coach Wood, really good people, man. He has his limits, though. Like, once he's mad, and it's done. Time to stop messing around. It's time to do what he say. But once he's in a good mood and you're doing what he say and practice doing good, and Coach Wood a good guy, man.
Do you ever watch some of the new seasons of the show?
I watched a couple, but most of the time, like right now, I just been trying to grind and just get back on the field and just realizing how far my talent can take me, and never knew how far my talent can take me. So basically, like I just been keeping myself out of everything. Basically, social media, like I'll get on social media a little bit, but I'll take off of that just to focus on everything I got going on right now.
Sweet. Well, I mean that's the way to do it.
that's how you
I
have
mean,
to do it sometimes.
that's kind of what Isaiah was saying. He's doing. He's not really focused on anything else. He might, he said he might get on Twitter every now and then, but he's working on trying to get at a new school and get on and show what he can do. So
You guys were working out the other day together, right?
Yeah, nah, he actually came to come see me. He came to come see me, and we just hung out, went to a volleyball game, just to catch up and everything. Cause I haven't seen him in a while, and all I've been hearing is rumors and everything. So just had to catch up with him, get to talk to him, see his face and everything, and that was it.
dang, that's crazy.
So are you trying to get back on the field here soon too?
Yeah, basically right now, yeah, trying to get back on the field. Like right now, a thing that happened with me, I went to school and basically got a UAB. My knees just started acting up and everything. Got it checked and then had surgery on it. And after I had surgery, I was told some things at UAB that just didn't sit right with me. So like, I made a wrong decision. Just decided, just like maybe football ain't for me. Maybe I just need to go home or something like that. So I went home and sat down and realized, okay, football is really for me. That like this is my talent. People love me for it. I love to do it, and like it's something I want to do. So I ended up calling the coach at UAB, asking him to come back. He let me come back the year of 2017, but he didn't let me like take classes and everything. And he just told me like you stay out of trouble and keep your head up and just do your work. We'll give you a chance the year 2018, and we'll give you scholarship back. So I said, okay, bet I can do that. Stayed out of trouble, worked all year 2017. 2018 came, he told me if I can pass my spring and summer classes, then I can be able like to play. So I told him, all right, bet I can do that. It took me some time to grow up and mature and just like to get my head together, all together completely. So I got everything together. Ended up passing my spring with a 2.2. So now, like after I took the spring classes and like I wasn't on scholarship, it's costing me like $8,000 to go back to school. So that's what basically I'm sharing my GoFundMe on social media and basically just working and stacking up enough money to end up paying that for next year. And once I pay that, I got like a lot of schools that's been calling, a lot of schools that's been wanting me to like come and play for next year. So basically just trying to get that done, man. I get that done, and then I can get back on the field.
Dang, well, we'll definitely have to share that.
Yeah,
share
we
that
might have
page
to
for you.
clip this part of the interview like on its own video on our channel, so everybody will like hear the most important part so far.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Just trying to get it, man. That's it.
Yeah, man.
We definitely want to see you back on the field, so we'll let everybody know that listens here at least.
And then when you do, just want to say just thank you for anybody that does donate. Thank you to all my fans and everything, and just believe that I'm working. And just thank you. That's all I want to say.
Yeah,
That's all I want to do.
well, you know what? I think that's about as good as it could end. I think that's the most perfect ending for a podcast maybe I've ever heard. That was a perfect wrap up. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to get that shared for you, man, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. Appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, I couldn't believe when you messaged us back. I was like, I thought it was like fake or something.
Yeah, I get that a lot, man. A lot of people say, is this the real DJ Law and everything? And sometimes I have to, okay, man, call me or something. Like,
Yeah, we always call him or like, I'm like 90% sure it's him, but I'll know when like you can hear him, and I'm like, yeah, this is him. I can't believe it.
I remember I woke up one morning and saw the message, and I texted Patrick, and I was like, hey man, look at our DMs right now, because we kind of we jointly share the Twitter, so he logged on and checked the DMs, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable.
I appreciate it, man.
We were super stoked, man. We were so excited. It was awesome. But man, we appreciate your time.
We'll have you on again and get like to touch base again later on sometime maybe.
Yeah, I'd say keep in touch on everything. Keep in touch. I'll give you guys an interview anytime, man.
All right,
Right
man.
on.
Well, we appreciate it, buddy, and we wish you like I said once again, we just wish you the best of luck, and hope everything works out.
All right, appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.